In today's video, we are going to be talking about the density formula for area and volume. So on the left side is area, right side is volume. It says Circletown limits form a perfectly circular shape. It has a population of 20,000 and a population density of 480 people per square kilometer. What is Circletown's radius? All right, so in this case, density is going to equal the total quantity over the area. Right? And so we know that the total quantity is 20,000 and the area of a circle is going to be pi r squared. And the density, they actually told us, is 480 people per square kilometer. So 480. We are going to multiply pi r squared on both sides. And that gives us right. So that gives us 480 pi r squared equal to 20,000. We are then going to divide 480 pi on both sides. That leaves us with r squared equal to 20,000 over 480 pi. We take the square root of both. That gives us r equal to roughly 3.64. So the radius of that circle is roughly 3.64 kilometers. Now let's talk about the volume version of density. A factory produces weighted balls to use for exercise by filling spherical rubber shells of different size with sand-like material. The material's density is 1.5 grams per cubic centimeter. Assuming the shell weighs 10 grams, what should be the ball's radius? So when full, it weighs to 1 kilogram or 1,000 grams. So different definition this time. This density is now going to equal total quantity over volume. Before it was area, now it is volume. All right, so with this, we need to find volume, because in the volume equation of this sphere, we are going to look for the radius, which is what the question is answering, or asking us to answer, which should be the ball's radius. So multiply volume on both sides, right? We'll put V volume. That gives us volume times density equal to total quantity divide volume on both sides, or density, divide density on both sides, because volume is what we want by ourselves. So volume is equal to to total quantity over density. So now that we have that, we are going to plug in the numbers here, or what we know. All right. So volume of a sphere is going to be 4 over 3 pi times r cubed equal to the total quantity is going to be 990. Why is that? Well, it wants the medicine ball to be 1,000 grams, and we already have 10 grams from the material, so we need to figure out, we need to fill the sand with 990 grams. Over the density, which they told us is 1.5. If we look back at the equation, it says the material's density is 1.5 gram per cubic centimeter. We are going to multiply 3/4 on both sides. That cancels out. And then we are also going to multiply by 1 over pi. 1 over pi, so that cancels out the pi, and we're left with r cubed equal to 495 over pi, and then we're going to take the cube root of that, cube root, and the cube root of 495 over pi gives us roughly 5.4. So the radius of the ball should be approximately 5.4 centimeters.